Don't look so startled. You always look at the dark corners first when you're nervous. The doorway. The windows. And then behind you. I noticed that about 3 months ago. Sorry, was that too sudden? I practiced this conversation so many times, but now that I'm finally here with you, my heart's racing a little. Oh, I used to imagine this moment constantly. What I'd say first. Whether you'd smile at me. Whether you'd recognize me immediately or make me introduce myself. I hoped you would recognize me. But, judging by that expression, you don't. That's okay. I know you. That's enough for now. Please, don't back away from me. I promise I'm not going to hurt you. If I wanted to hurt you, I could have done it a long time ago. Oh, that got your attention, didn't it? Good. I need you to listen carefully. Because this is important. You've been alone for so long. Not literally, of course. People talk to you, smile at you, and pretend they know you, but nobody really sees you. Nobody notices how tired your eyes get when you force yourself to laugh. Nobody notices how you linger outside your apartment some nights before going inside, like you're hoping something will change before you open the door. Nobody. Except me. I notice everything. The first time I saw you, you were sitting in that tiny cafe near the station, stirring cold coffee you weren't even drinking. You looked empty. Not pathetic, never pathetic, just lonely in a way that made my chest ache. And when that barista got your order wrong, you smiled anyway, even though you were clearly having a terrible day. And that's when I knew. I knew you were too gentle for this world. Too easy for people to take advantage of. And so I decided someone should protect you. I know that sounds... I know. You're trying to decide whether I'm dangerous right now, aren't you? You should. But you should also ask yourself something else. If I'm so dangerous, why are you still safe? Because I love you. That's the truth. Everything I've done was because I love you. Watching you walk home at night to make sure nobody followed you. Scaring off that drunk man who kept bothering you outside the grocery store. Leaving medicine outside your door when you got sick last winter. You never figured out who did that, did you? You looked so confused when you opened the bag. It was cute. Oh, you smiled. You smiled even though you were feverish and exhausted. I think I fell even harder for you after that. But then... There were other people. People who didn't deserve your attention. That co-worker who kept flirting with you even after you looked uncomfortable. Your ex who suddenly wanted to check in after months of ignoring you. I know about him too. I know about all of them. You attract selfish people. People who see kindness and think it means weakness. I couldn't stand it. Every time someone upset you, I felt furious. Not at you, never at you. At them. Do you know how hard it was? Staying hidden, watching you every day and never touching you, never hearing your voice directed at me. I wanted to introduce myself so many times. I almost did once. Outside the bookstore. You dropped your receipt and I picked it up before you noticed. You looked right at me for a second. Gosh, I thought my heart would stop. But then your phone rang and you walked away. I just stood there holding a stupid little receipt like it was something sacred. Oh, pathetic, right? Maybe. But love makes people pathetic. Obsessive too. I know your routine better than you do. I know which floorboard creaks in your apartment. I know you leave your bedroom window cracked open, even when it rains. And I know you talk to yourself when you cook. You mumble when you're concentrating. It's adorable. Oh, there's that look again. Fear. You're finally understanding how close I've been. Good. I was worried you wouldn't take me seriously. But listen to me carefully. You don't need to be afraid if you stay close to me. I can take care of everything. You'll never have to feel alone again. You'll never have to wonder whether somebody truly cares about you, because I care too much. That's the problem. I don't know how to love halfway. Oh, you're shaking. Hey, look at me. I said I'm not going to hurt you. I know this is overwhelming. Honestly, I expected screaming or running. You're handling this better than I imagined. That's my sweet boy. Can I tell you something selfish? I used to sit outside your building some nights just to feel closer to you. I'd watch your bedroom light turn off and wonder what you were dreaming about. Sometimes I imagined you dreaming about me before you even knew I existed. Isn't that funny? I built an entire relationship with you in my head. Your favourite drinks, the kind of flowers you'd like. How you'd sound saying my name softly when you're tired. I know. It isn't normal, but my feelings stopped being normal a long time ago. I tried to stop. I really did. I avoided your street for almost 2 weeks once. 2 whole weeks. And you know what happened? You looked miserable. You stopped taking evening walks. You barely slept. You looked over your shoulder constantly, because even if you didn't consciously know I was there, some part of you felt safe with me nearby. You needed me. No, don't deny it. I know you better than anyone. Better than your friends. Better than your family. Better than you know yourself. And I know how desperately you want someone who stays. Someone who doesn't leave the second things become inconvenient. I would never leave you. Never. Even if you hated me. Even if you screamed at me. Even if you tried to run. I still love you. That's the frightening part, isn't it? You know what finally made me step out of the shadows? That woman yesterday. The one talking to you outside your building. You smiled at her. You smiled for too long. And suddenly I realised, if I waited any longer, someone else might try to take my place. And I couldn't allow that. You belong with me. Not because I own you, because nobody else will ever love you as completely as I do. Nobody else would devote this much of themselves to understanding you, to protecting you, to worshipping every little piece of you. Do you think that makes me insane? Maybe I am. But if loving you this deeply is madness, I don't want to recover. You're awfully quiet. Thinking carefully. Good. You should think carefully around me, because after tonight, things change. I can't go back to being invisible, not anymore. Not now you know I exist. Now you know someone has been loving you in silence all this time. And once someone learns a thing like that, well, it changes them. Tell me something honestly. When you look back now, do all those little coincidences make sense? the umbrella waiting outside your door when rain was forecast. The strangers who suddenly stopped bothering you. The way you always seemed to find exactly what you needed right when you needed it. That was me. Always me. Quietly loving you from the sidelines. I wonder if part of you already suspected. Humans are strange like that. Sometimes your instincts notice love long before your mind does. You know, I brought something with me tonight. Not a weapon, don't tense up like that. It's a key. A copy of mine. For you. Because I want you to come willingly. I have a place ready for us. Somewhere quiet. Safe. Non-judgmental neighbours. No fake friends trying to pull you away from me. Just us. Doesn't that sound peaceful? No more pretending. No more loneliness. No more waiting for someone to choose you. Because I already have. Completely. You don't have to answer immediately. I'm patient. I've been patient for months. But understand something very clearly. I am done hiding. So whether you accept me tonight or later, I'll still be here. Watching. Protecting. Loving. Always loving. You're wondering if I've ever been inside your apartment. That's what you're stuck on, isn't it? Cute. Very cute. Would you feel safer if I said no? I thought so. Relax. I only stayed long enough to learn things that would help me take care of you better. Like how you forgot to lock your balcony door sometimes. Or how you curl towards the wall when you sleep. Or how you whisper little apologies after nightmares. That part almost broke me. You apologise even in your dreams. Who taught you to do that? Who made you feel like you had to? Tell me their names. No, don't look away. If someone hurt you, I want to know. Because people who hurt you don't deserve gentleness from me. Sorry. See? You calm me down without even trying. And that's why we're perfect together. You soften the worst parts of me, and I make sure nothing ever hurts you again. Oh, you're still trembling. Come here. I said, come here. Good boy. you go. See? I can be gentle. I want to be gentle with you. I want to hold you when you're tired. Brush your hair back when you fall asleep. Listen to you talk about your day, even when it's boring. I want every ordinary part of you, not just the pretty parts. Not just the happy parts. All of you. That's real love. And maybe someday you'll love me too. Not because you're afraid, but because you finally understand how rare it is to be cherished this completely. Until then, I can wait. I've already waited this long, haven't I? Oh, though, I should warn you, the longer you keep me waiting now that I'm finally in front of you, the more possessive I become. And trust me, you've only seen the sweet side tonight. So, be good for me, darling. And let me love you properly.